Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator Mirror of Glory, where we are playing as a physician leading a lantern cult going for an Enlightenment victory. And I mean, as soon as we find a ritual that's good enough, I mean, I think we could say that we are like we could, if things would go so smoothly as possible, we could be very close to victory. But first of all, we need to fix this. Mirror, we need to find us a ritual that takes stuff that we need, and we need stuff that because we just need to get through the Peacock's door, find us a highest level lantern influence, and basically I think that could take us to victory. But we just need a ritual where we can put the influence in with hopefully a person and a lore. Right. Head to the Mantis, to the Painted River, through the Stacked Lookout as a Forbidden Epic. That's nice, because we really want Forbidden Epics, because Forbidden Epics can lead us to a place that can give us a ritual we need. That much I know. Right, so let's keep dreaming about the Stacked Door. And what else are we doing right now? We are... Did we start this in this episode or in the last episode? I don't even remember anymore. But we're exploring there. We are asking Slee, our seer, about the future. We are translating a text from Aramaic. We are working at the Institute, and well, we're not going to be working there for very much longer. Okay, you gave us an erudition and an icy atmosphere. Seriously, Slee? Bloody hell. You had to do that? That's going to turn into a dread. Because, well, let's see, is it going to turn into a dread? If we can use, if this takes influence, this particular rite, then we might use that instead. Right, well, let's talk to people on the street. We still have people we need to take into our cult. Okay, right of the map's edge, you take an invocation, you take an influence, and you take an instrument. Well, icy atmosphere, Iguvine Rite, edge, heart, or forge. Well, heart is the only thing that we have a tool here for. Or we also have an edge tool here. Well, that won't give us anything, so let's just use the Maravine Isle, get us the voices dead over here. We're mostly doing this to get rid of this icy atmosphere. But yeah, this would not be good enough for us to get our desires fulfilled. Right, just let's see. We want a level 15 atmosphere, or influence for lantern. So 15 there, we can, our best tool is 8. So then 23, and if we put a level 10 is our highest, so 33. It's gotta be 36, or is it, what's the number you need to get to get out of here? I mean, to ascend. It's gotta be 36. Is it, or is it maybe 42 then? I don't remember. I just don't remember. Well, we'll see it at some point. Okay, so we translated this text that we were supposed to read, I think. On Matthias and the Amethyst Imago loss. An account of an occult romance. A certain Para, son of Aaron, claims to have written this in a single day and a single night as a part of his initiation into the Damascene branch of the House of Lethe, that tight disciplined order of immortals who reject their past and future. The laws of the house forbade Matthias to love, the customs of the wood forbade the Imago to remain, so he conjured her a final time when she had uncovered the shears of Alakapura, and she suffered him to cut the wings from her back so that she might remain, and see, he suffered her to cut the parts which hold man's seed to keep them from the detestable act. This was love in all its blood and joy. We have cast out Matthias from the house. That's just, this is a nice story about love there. And how, you know, it will end up hurting you in the end. No, I didn't even realize we got this thing going on. Bloody hell. Come on, just don't make evidence this time. You made way too much good evidence, man. Just don't make this more this time. Okay, Foreman House is a place where we want to go. Well, I don't know if we want to go. We're gonna go there just because there's a book there that I haven't put up in my notes. So we need to go get there, get the book, read it just so that I know what comes from that book. First, we're gonna explore this Forbidden Epic, hoping to find the permanent Circus. And through the stack door. Once more! I'm pretty sure the stack door must be the door I dreamt of the most in this game. Like, there's no doubt about it. It's the most boring door! But, you know, it's the easiest door to sleep on once you're at this point of the game, so that's why they just keep sleeping on it. And we got us a Voiceless Dead. Hey, Voiceless Dead, you can get rid of evidence. Yes, you're good at that kind of stuff. Yes. Just 3 minutes. Let's hope that... Okay, he's already considering the evidence. Good. Yeah, you can get rid of the evidence for us. Nice. Our reasons go here, and we'll just... Oh, we need to get the commission from Madame Bichet at some point. Let's just get back to our regular job. The right of the map's edge was given to us by the Vagabond. It is the right that Matthias used to summon the Amethyst Imago, but like many summoning rites, it could be used to conjure almost any entity, given the appropriate tool and the appropriate influence. Use it gently in memory of the name and the long who suffered those agonies that they might be joined. Oh crap, I already have this. Ecdicist Parable. So we could combine these two, get one of this level, combine that, get one of this level. Okay, doable things. And these are books we actually want to read for one reason or another. You are written in few signs. Are any of you written in languages that don't require translation? Nope. And you are just like, I can't even read you guys. So these two I can read. You were written in few sign, so let us translate you. Where is my few sign? There's my few sign. Ah. You managed to make evidence. Sure, fine. I don't really care. Oh, yes, I do. Bloody hell. We found Voivod Citadel. Do you want to go to Voivod Citadel? Yeah, we do. It's got some good stuff there as well. Right, but these places we wanted to go to for some reason as well. So Chateau Raveline requires just lantern. Well, Slee, don't get lonely. You're gonna go there all on your own. The favorite stories of the Comtes de Raveline claim they descend from the first Sun King. Other stories have them prowling the forest in wolf shape. They are long gone. Their rotting chateau remains. Not all its malignities have been uncovered. The remote and rotting chateau of the Comtes de Raveline was looted long ago. We have found hints that it was not looted thoroughly enough. There may be a secret room. Equally, there may be a curse. Slee, you can deal with that. I trust in you, Slee. Okay, we got restlessness here, so we'll need to get rid of that. And yeah, these should be lantern dealable things. Yes, dealable with lantern. And the stack door once more. Forgotten Chronicle. And who did we find this time? Lightlow. You are forged person, I believe. Okay, Voiceless Dead, get rid of this evidence, thank you. Oh, dreams. Okay, we want to paint the restlessness away. Do we have any Mystique? We have some Mystique. Let's use the Mystique. Do I want to use Passion here? I mean, there's really no other place where I want to use Passion, but the problem with using Passion in painting is that sometimes it just creates fascination, which is, you know, not a good thing. Okay, so translated the Geminiad. A fragile manuscript, illuminated with twin shapes of sad and luminous beauty, and with all the phases of the moon. It might be as old as the 7th century, but the language Fuse sign is much older. Coral decorates its cover, and its page edges are sharp enough to slash a throat. These pages outline the nature and the doctrines of an hour that demands the union of what is at rest, an hour that is sought at the water's edge and beneath the moon, the witch and sister. The language is naughty, poetic, willful. It'll take some untangling. And you just don't grab that evidence from here before we manage to do something with evidence. Please, 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 please. Oh, he's gonna grab it though, isn't it? But no, we don't have anything for him to actually find of any interest, so maybe he won't. Oh, he didn't manage to grab it. He was gonna grab it, but he didn't manage to. Nice. Did you manage to get through the hidden door? Yes, you did. Good. Pen River, give me a Forbidden Epic, thank you. And we get a lot of... well, not a lot of anything, really. And back to our regular job. Some mystique, some glimmering contentment. It failed! God damn it! How can they always fail? I don't even remember the last time I sent a summon to get rid of evidence and it didn't fail. Like, the failure percentage with them has been really high. Of course, it's still just sensitive evidence. Yeah, you are doing fine there, Sleep. Well, Sylvia, your turn. You failed last time, so you better not fail this time. Okay, we read the Geminiad. The Geminiad reminds us that the witch and sister has been known to manifest as the sister and witch, and that this face may heal while the other face is always hungry. It implies connections between witch and sister and the hours of the wood, especially the secret keeper called the Velvet, but it is ambiguous on whether the witch and sister is a wood hour proper. And it speaks at length about the sadness of the two who are one, the sadness that remains from their time as flesh. So what do we get? We get a moldy warp admonitions. Okay. We get the Rite of the Crow's Quenching. We'll check what that does. We get the red Geminiad, which I believe is a Noctool. Yes, a Noctool. We get a Thyatic Invocation, and we get a Gemini Invocation. Okay, so we could use this to turn this, or these two to make a higher level moth, which we could then use to make higher level lantern lore here. Let's read the Watchful Tantra first. It's written in Sanskrit. I speak Sanskrit, right? Yes, I speak Sanskrit. And then we'll start the work on the subversion there, and you managed to do things. Yes, good. I was trying to say that you... I was supposed to check that right. Well, we'll check it in a minute. Hey, a Forgotten Chronicle! Yay! Honestly, I'm gonna have to say, dreaming on the stack door is one of the things that I like least in the game. It's not... and it's mostly because it just becomes so boring, because there's so little stuff behind the stack door. And it's this door that you just keep dreaming on the most, because once you get to this point, like, because the Pegasus door requires work, and despite dreaming about the spider's door is like dangerous, because you need to take prisoners, and getting prisoners creates notoriety. And suddenly I just realized we should probably fix the Wildering Mirror. Valsiane, so that we can actually dream through the Peacock's door. Also, I learned, or well, I don't know if I learned, someone said in the comments, thank you for this by the way, that I can use there's this item called the Franging Clay, that you can use that to get through the Peacock's door. And, you know, I gotta see how that works next time I find the Franging Clay. Figure out where to get that, because that should be in my notes where to get that as well. So, the Watchful Tantra, notorious for its involvement in the deaths of David Jones and Meredith Plain, two early physicists who each claimed to have the only copy and who ultimately fought a duel over it in 1840. The Tantra describes processes of occult illumination, including a formula which may show the way from the Hunter's Gate to the Serpent's Gate, which in the west is usually called the Spider's Door. So that sounds like it's gonna give us this level 8 lantern lore. Are you fine? Oh, Slee, you're fine! Thank you for being fine. Right, Rite of the Crows quenching. Takes invocation, takes an influence, takes an ingredient. Not the ritual I need or want, really. So we'll just keep working our regular job while we wait for us to find a ritual good enough for things. And we'll go to Painted River every once in a while. Ooh, that's the second Forbidden Epic already. Ah, that's nice. Now we have 2 of them. We could actually... It's pretty good chances that we'll find the permanent circus from one of those. Especially if we get a 3rd one. We'll most definitely, because I think we already... That will already be the 6 places that they are to find. Childhood's End. Behind a rotting tapestry of wolves hunting men, a paneled wall. In the paneled wall, a secret door. The spring is long gone, of course. We had to smash it in with hammers. Okay, and get the spin tray to fix the mirror. Okay, read the Watchful Tantra. The sun passes through the house at the appointed time. Since the sun's division, the time has become uncertain. Okay, we get the Rite of the Watchman's Sorrow, which is something we already had, and a Phonian Invocation. Right. So, should we just do this? I think that's probably the best thing to do here. Use the Moldy Wolf Admonition and the Phonian Invocation to get us another form like Concursate, which we can then use to make the higher level of lore. Childhood's End. The last treasures of the Comtes de Ravelin lie here, in a surprisingly airy room. High skylight windows have long since broken, and the floor is lost underneath leaves and debris. But once the place was furnished as a nursery, here is a cradle with the skeleton of a puppy. Okay, we found a Cinnabar Amulet. That's a forge tool, right? Yes, forge is down here. Found some Grey Dawn oil. Ooh, already had some Grey Dawn oil from before. We'll find the High Mistress of the innermost chamber of our church solar. Might have been something we want to read. Found the Book of True Blood, and we found the Murphy Codex. Right, what's coming up next? Exotic Cravings, that's fine. I will head for the... No, you know what, let's not head for there. Let's explore this Forbidden Epics to see if we can find the permanent circus, because that's what I really want. And I'm also gonna check if these books are something we want to read or not. Okay, so this one we don't really want to read. Or we actually might want to read it anyways, just to get a higher level edge lore so that we can, if we get edge commissions, so that we can do them. But these 2, yeah, we most definitely want to read them. And space is becoming an issue here on my board right now. Yeah, you were written in Fusign and you are written in Aramaic. Yes. So yeah, we can read those books once we've done this combining thing here. And while Sienna, you fixed the Wildering Mirror, yes. So, here's the question. It's the level 8 tool. But we need it to get through the door. And when we want to get through the door when we have... Oh, that thing's coming. Okay, so it's time to start putting people in the cupboard. It is that time. No, wrong thing. We needed this here. And hopefully we'll be good enough with our locking procedures so that we'll manage to keep them in there this time, or manage to... Wait, where did I go? Oh, the Peacock store. Bloody hell. Well, since I'm going there, let's just go there. We got a reminiscence, we get a prisoner. What's coming up next? Sickness, that is fine. Let's take Besearch commission here. What do you want us to do? A Grail commission. A low level one. I dislike those low level things. And yeah, we're doing this, so we want to keep that verb open actually. Good thing that I noticed that. What do you want? You want some glimmering. We do not have any glimmering here, but we can get the glimmering from returning this commission. Right, that gives a couple of erudition, that's nice. What do you give us? Grunewald's permanent circus! Yes! Okay, here we want to go most definitely because we can find the book that gives us the sunset right from here. Okay, we need lantern people here and someone who can deal with watchers. So, Slee, Rose, you're gonna sell Elridge there afterwards. A tiny city of patched tents around a whitewashed farm. Hunched performers shiver in the dripping rain. Frau Grunewald has devoted her considerable fortune to the maintenance of this institution. Who knows why? The circus performers dislike trespassers behind the scenes. The circus folk will be ready to take up arms against us, and the power in the circus we fear may be worm-touched. Just head there, head there. Bring me the book that has the right I need, and then, you know, we can maybe do something good. Silver spin tray is Grail stuff. Yes, belongs here. Get 3 notoriety. Let's hope that there's no season of notoriety coming up. Well, of course it's not. I know what season is coming up. Okay, the Peacock's Door. A fascination. No, we don't want a fascination. And which one of these places is a safer one? I need to check my notes. The church seems to be the most safer one because the Worm Museum gives us 2 things that turn into dread, or well, a dread and a thing that turns into dread. So we'll go to the Red Church, get some amaranthine nectar, which we don't really need for anything, but it's still fine. When I visited the Red Shirts last night, they told me, between their clawings and their caresses, that the flower maker had visited but lately, with his nectar and his promise. I woke twined in sodden sheets, with the amaranthine nectar brimming in my hand. I captured what I could of it, only a few drops, but it will be enough. Right, you are Grail stuff, yes. Ah! Grail stuff. See, go here, and Stack Door is the one we actually want to dream of. And again, do we? Because I feel like we're in a situation where, like, one of these books I think gives us a level 10 lantern thing. We're already making it another level 10 lantern thing here. We have a level 10 lantern thing here. So we're gonna get a level 12 lantern thing happening for sure. I don't really think we actually need to dream there anymore. Elridge. Okay, what do you want? You want more glimmering? Ah, of course we don't have anything to... It would give us more glimmering. So we're gonna have to hope that it's just gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Okay, did our job, so let's do more of our job. Okay, then again, I think if this just fails, it's a good thing. Is it? I think it actually might be. Cause, okay, I'll handle these things, and then I will explain why I think it's a good thing. I'll also put someone in the cupboard here quickly. Right, the reason it's a good thing that it doesn't upgrade is because this is a level 8 thing, right? So we get a level 8 Moldy Warp Admonition here. No, it's not actually a good thing. Because I was thinking that, because one of these books gives us, I think gives us a level 10 lantern, so we're gonna combine them to a level 12, so which... Yeah, I'm just talking out of my ass here. It's not a good thing. Didn't think all the way through. Right, so the highest mysteries of the innermost chamber of Archer Solar is written in few sign, so let us translate it. And right, we could someone betrayed that someone. It is fine. Betraying people is what we do. We gotta take this hanger on into Cult. Let's use the Noonstone there, so that we have more people to feed through our exotic cravings. Okay, what is our mark level at this point? At the 5th mark, the light may leak out wherever the skin is bruised or frayed, and now the skin is beginning to hang loose on my body as the progress gnaws at my flesh. I'm very thin now. I am always hungry. Right, we got quite a lot of erudition here. Which would be really nice if it would have wanted erudition last time, that thing. We need to find more people for our cult. Is everything alright here? The expedition continues. Yes, good. Everything seems to be fine here. Got our health back. And I don't feel like dreaming on the stack door anymore. Just don't feel it. I mean, if I figure out that no, I need to be dreaming for some reason X, well, because we need to find the Fringe Enclave. Let me quickly check my notes. And the Fringe Enclave is found from a highest level secret history. So we need to be finding, yeah, we need to be just finding those damn Forbidding Epics and Forgotten Chronicles so that we can keep converting them to a higher level thing. So we can probably never stop dreaming on the stack door. Oh, I'm so tired of sleeping on the stack door. Well, let's read the high mysteries of the innermost chamber of our church Solar. Secret sites of the Church of the Unconquered Sun, which held power in at least 2 histories. Held power. The church chiefly worshipped the sun in splendor, the original undivided sun, but this text also includes the devotions of its aspects as the chilly winter dawn and the departing sunset, as well as the Meniscate, the sun's night self. Priests of the church were all male, but rites are also included which allowed women to cross ceremonially to manhood. And with that, I think we're gonna end this episode here and continue from this in the next one. I'm Carp, and this is being Cultist Simulator, Mirror of Glory. Goodbye world, thanks for watching, see you next time.